KSRO interrupts this program for a breaking news update from the KSRO newsroom.
Good morning. It is 1:05 Monday morning. I'm Pat Kerrigan in the KSRO newsroom, and the North Bay is on fire at this hour. There are all kinds of fires. No matter where you are, you're probably going to smell smoke today because of these fires. If you are in an area where you see any kind of red sky, anything like that, best news is to get out.
KSRO Santa Rosa.
On the line with us from the CHP is Officer John Sloat. Good morning, John.
Good morning.
What can you tell us? I mean, there's so much to say about so many different areas, John. What can you tell us?
The most important message I can give you right now is this thing is evolving very, very rapidly. We're getting reports of evacuations in Fountain Grove, Larkfield. The CHP is currently closed down Mark West Springs Road in Larkfield. It's coming over from that direction. So if you can see fire, be prepared. If you can see a glow in the air, be prepared to get out of your house. Get everything that's valuable, your necessary stuff, and get out of there because this is moving quickly.
KSRO Santa Rosa.
And on the KSRO live line with us is George Rose. Good morning, George.
Well, I don't know if it's a good morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of this wind here because it's whipping at about 25, 30 miles an hour.
Where are you, George?
I am on a hilltop just off of River Road near Woolsey, and I have a line of sight here, and yes, it looks like the entire ridgeline there of Larkfield, Wickiup, and then there's it looks like a glow more toward the city limits of Santa Rosa. The entire ridgeline is lit up.
KSRO Santa Rosa.
It's 2:31 at KSRO. We break in at this point with the KSRO news team, and on the live line is Sonoma County Supervisor James Gore.
Well, as you said, 60 fires throughout Sonoma County. My district of northern Sonoma County has just been decimated. My heart prayers go out to the families in Larkfield, Wickiup. From what I hear, I can't confirm all these, but I do know that the Larkfield Center has been burnt down in much of those neighborhoods. I have actually heard from somebody that the Luther Burbank Center and Cardinal Newman as well. And I just talked to a woman whose parents are actually up in Geyserville. They're actually in their pond with a fire around them in the mountains, waiting for a helicopter to try and get in there and get them. So I was on 911 dispatch trying to call. So this is, as we all know, this is as serious as it gets.
KSRO Santa Rosa.
Oakmont residents are being evacuated at this moment. Started about an hour ago. Some of the COPE leaders, the emergency leaders in Oakmont, are going door to door throughout the community. They're doing phone tree calling, as many from the Oakmont directory as they can reach. People are going to the polo fields because it's a wide open space.
KSRO Santa Rosa.
This is KSRO. It is 4:30 in the morning. Michelle Marquis here with Pat Kerrigan. We've also got the entire KSRO team covering the fire situation. Just wanted to let you know, again, some of the mandatory evacuation areas.
Daniel is back. He has been over at the Finley Center.
It is basically chaos over there is just the kind of the short version of it. You see people in the lobby just trying to direct other folks that are just coming in as evacuees, just pointing them to rooms and places where they can settle down, where they can just find a seat.
Let's go to Ted Stevens in the traffic center. Good morning to you, Ted.
Wildfires in the North Bay have closed a number of roadways and freeways in Sonoma County. Let's start with the two right lanes that are blocked for an earlier car fire southbound 101 after Steel Lane. Expect long delays as this car apparently has melted to the ground.
KSRO Santa Rosa.
It is 6:45 at KSRO. On the KSRO live line with us is Santa Rosa Mayor Chris Coursey. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Pat. How are you?
It's hard to imagine how the scope of this series of fires keeps getting larger. It's an astounding day.
Pretty unbelievable, and it continues to get worse. I am a little bit fearful about what we see when the sun comes up.
KSRO Santa Rosa.
On the live line now is Press Democrat reporter Kent Porter. He has been on the front lines shooting the fire. He is now in Coffey Park. I can't imagine what you have seen overnight.
This is like the Valley Fire Redux. Absolutely
devastating, and it's probably a little worse than the Valley Fire in terms of loss. Coffee Park is from Hopper Lane all the way to just where it crosses Marlowe there is absolutely devastated. There's not a home standing until you get to about Cary Avenue. It's devastating. This is a disaster. If you ever want to call something a disaster, this would be it, because it is absolute. I mean, it burned Kmart, it burned Arby's, it burned McDonald's, it burned Applebee's in the Northwest, burnt the awnings at Kohl's. The Round Barn burned. I was up there when it first started to burn. I was up at the Hilton Hotel when they were evacuating the guests out of there, and I came back up to see it burning. It just torched really fast. Equus, the hotel and the restaurant are gone. They burned down.
Gone.
Every home, every neighborhood I went into had a house burning into it.
KSRO Santa Rosa.
It is 11:52, KSRO. Steve Jackson reporting for duty, sir. But we will soldier on here and try and keep you up to date on everything. Joining us right now is the Sheriff of Sonoma County, Rob Giordano.
Steve, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to let people know all the good work that's going on here to protect them. So
I just got a word from the LBC that the CHP has informed them that the main building appears to have minimal damage, but classrooms in the center's east end were totally destroyed. So what a shame.
It's amazing amounts of damage. I've never seen anything like it, micro. And the important thing is that we're still working on life-saving and getting evacuees out.
Right.
So the message I want people to get is if you're in an evacuation area, leave, please. It's still very dangerous. And we haven't slowed down enough to really count the damage yet. We just want to keep people safe.
The station Sonoma County turns to first for live team coverage of breaking news. This is FM News Talk Radio at 103.5 FM and 94.5 FM. KSRO Santa Rosa.